We have covered a lot of ground in matters agriculture, in matters hospitals, in matters infrastructure. You can see our urban infrastructure program that has given and changed the shape of Mutwapa. It has changed the face of Kilifi town. It has changed the face of Watamu. It has changed the face of Malindi. It has changed the face of Mariakani. It has changed the face of Gongoni. So a lot has been done. If you look, for example, the health sector, when it came in, there was a lot of congestion with the big three hospitals, that is Mariakani, Kilifi, and Malindi. And my first term, I mainly concentrated on having as many dispensaries as possible so that we can hold the people right where they are. It was painful to see mothers walking for hours to access health sector. So in my first time, I actually dedicated a lot of resources in putting up dispensaries, and we have put a lot of dispensaries in almost every ward. We have had an average of 3 new dispensaries. Now that has enabled us to ease the pressure on the big 3 hospitals in Kilifi County. In my second term, then I decided to put a lot of emphasis on providing services that were never available since independence in Kilifi County. That is the critical services, things like ICU, HDU, state-of-the-art theaters, dialysis. Those are the critical services that are missing. But today, as I exit Kilifi County, as my day gets to the sunset hours, I can proudly say that nobody can leave this county to go seek for these critical services. I'm leaving a county that can be able to take care of itself when it comes to health matters. We have one of the best hospitals in this region, if not in the country. The one that we built in Kilifi, dubbed Kilifi Medical Complex. It is a state-of-the-art. The equipment that is there is state-of-the-art equipment with 4 state-of-the-art theaters. We have put a proper firm foundation in all matters, and I believe the team that is going to take over will get it easy. Remember, when we came in, there was absolutely nothing. We had to find our direction. We had to put in structures. We had to, walk and chew the gum at the same time, because as we're putting up the administrative structure, people are expecting services. So it was extremely demanding. But because of the spirit, the team spirit that I had from the team that I had, the chief officers, the CECs, the ward administrators, the sub-counter administrators, and the entire workforce that I've worked with for these 10 years, I think I've achieved so much, not just because I'm a hard worker, but I have done that through the teamwork, through my workforce. That is all those people that were employed to work in Kilifi County. I think they've gone all out to support me, and because of them, we've managed to take Kilifi where it is today. My message to the people of Kilifi is the very same support that they've given me for the 10 years. They should give the same support to the team that is coming in. Nobody is perfect, but I believe with teamwork and holding hands, they should be able to take Kilifi to another level. For the incoming team that is going to take over, there's so much expectations from Kilifi people, and there'll be no time to slumber. They're lucky that they're founding a foundation. They're coming in already finding a working structure. So there'll be absolutely no excuses for them to lag behind in terms of development. I think we have put a proper foundation for them. There are ongoing projects that I believe they should be able to complete before they craft new ones, because again, all these projects are not for Governor King and his team. These are projects that are proposed by the people of Kilifi. So the project that belong to the people of Kilifi, and I believe the incoming team, the first thing they need to do is let's finish up these projects before we embark on a different set of projects. But I wish that team well, and I am not leaving Kilifi. I'm a Kilifian, very proud Kilifian. I'm very much available within Kilifi jurisdiction. Whenever I'm called upon as a citizen and as a Kilifian, I'll always be able to give a helping hand as and when, because Kilifi belongs to us. I think devolution is a game changer. Were it not for devolution, this county wouldn't be where it is. You know, the kind of development that we've seen in this county, compare to the 50 years maybe before devolution, you cannot compare. So you can imagine if this country did not mess up with the devolution structure that was our independence gift, I think we would be very far. But I can say, thank God, at some point, I think the leadership and Kenyans saw the need to go back to devolution, because then resources are being released at an equitable rate to all corners of the country. Before, the center would marginalize other areas. But with devolution, it's no longer another area or a region going to beg the central government so that it can be able to access some resources. Today, the Constitution demands that these resources be taken to all corners of this country. And because of that, we have seen a lot of development across the country. So devolution is a game changer in this country. The most engaging political assignment that I'll have after exiting the position of governor of Kilifi is to build the political party called Pamoja African Alliance. I believe it's a party that has a future. It's a party that can be able to speak for and on behalf of this region. It's a party that once we consolidate the region, we want to move now into the wider part of this country. Because ultimately, Pamoja African Alliance is going to field a very strong presidential candidate. It may not, it doesn't matter. It could be me, it could be somebody else. It doesn't matter. All we know is Pamoja African Alliance is going to be such a formidable force in the years to come. And that's why I'm going to dedicate a lot of my energies politically to build Pamoja African Alliance.